Hello, it's Coy, and welcome to the Eclectic Cottage. If this is your first time here, welcome. And for all of our returning friends, I'm so very glad you're here. I hope you'll find some junk journaling inspiration today and hopefully make a few new friends along the way. At the Eclectic Cottage for the month of August, we are working on the junkety junk journals, where we are rounding up the junk that we've been collecting, hoping to use in a journal one day, and we're gluing it in. I would like to say with reckless abandon, where we're just gluing it in. But it's, we're coming along. We're getting familiar with our journal, and we're using up our stash, shopping what we have, not necessarily printing out, a whole kit that's been organized by somebody else. We're just eclectically gathering things and putting them in. And hopefully, I'm hoping that, that eventually I'll start using them as a writing journal for some reason. And I'm a journaler from way back. Okay, I've been, art journaling for decades, and I've always written in my journals. But for some reason, I have not been doing that in my junk journals. I just, get through them, get the pockets in and get the pockets stuffed and the lace on and the frill frumped. And by the time I start wanting to write, I'm moving on to the next journal. So I'm hoping to start doing some more actual writing in the journal, and this might be a good place to start. Okay, today I have a couple things that that are hitting my desk as I'm going through my stash, and I want to just, to get some of them just kind of tucked away, put in here, tucked away. And I feel like the videos go by so quick. And I don't get as many things done per video as I would like to. And that's probably an editing issue. Or maybe because I'm just long-winded and chatty. I don't know. So let's jump right in there and forget some of the chit-chat. I have this purple, this pretty purple. This came out of, this page came out of an Ideals book. And I'm just looking to maybe re-collage this onto a page. Maybe this could be a pocket. And just have maybe a pretty page here. Something like this. That would leave a lot of room for writing. I can't really see myself, and I see a lot of people do it. I see that it's pretty amazing that, how beautiful a journal looks when, the person, the owner, has really taken time to write in it. But by the time it's in, this chunky journal, it's so filled with stuff that when I do write in mine, I tend to write more on, on the tags or the journal cards or, places that we've reserved for, especially for, writing. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and, I think I'm going to use this piece of paper to collage this on here, and then stick it into one of our journals. Let's see if Vivaldi has a spot for us. Vivaldi. Let's see. Our collage page, this page is 8.5 by 11. So maybe we should do an 8.5 by 11 page instead of a big one. That would make sense. This might not be a bad idea. And if it stayed in this position, it would be next to this creamy color page, which is pretty. All right, Vivaldi. Oh, we have four options on where to put it in this book. All right, first up, need to make sure that our page we're collaging on is approximately the same size of the page we're going to be gluing it to. And yep, it's going to need a little trim, a little haircut. So let's do that first. Again, this is a junky junk journal. We're not looking for perfection here. We're just gluing it in. All right, so this is more or less the same size. And I'll put this over here. And I guess this is not really thick enough to not be backed. I need to back it with something. Oh, can we back it with? How about our Forbidden Secrets? Forbidden Secrets. Okay. I don't know where that book came from. I don't recall where I bought it, what my motivation was for buying it, other than it has just really beautiful paper. That must have been my whole thought process. The paper is perfect, I think. I'm going to be sad when it's gone, to be honest with you. I know that's not the first time I've said that. All right, and a glue page. Avery glue stick. Okay, so how are all of you today? It's Tuesday. We're about, what are we, like 7 or 8 days? What is this, the 8th? We're like 8 days into the month. And I know we want to work on this journal. I wasn't sure in the beginning, but I would like to keep working on it throughout the course of August, because I am enjoying it. It would be a lot more fun if I knew that others were joining along. And you know what? I would really like to challenge you. If you're watching this today and you are a junk journaler and you've never made a large junk journal before, a full-size junk journal, I would like to challenge you, even if it's only a few pages, even if you just, you know, take, 4 or 5 pages and put them together, make a little one signature journal. I'd like to challenge you to see what it's like journaling this large. It's a complete, I don't know if if you can understand, it's a complete different situation when you're, than what we're used to. Truly it is. All right. Where are you, Chuck? Oh, Chuck. Okay. It's going to be one of those videos where Chuck's not here. He's hiding in there somewhere. Okay, cute. That's one. And the rest of these, let's say, I don't know if we need to do a whole lot of distressing on this, since we're going pretty white. I don't know. And this could maybe use a little closer attention, a little closer cutting. maybe. Alrighty then. This is going to be a fairly quick page. We could make a big pocket too. We could, you know, put our little pocket here and make this whole page a large pocket. Oh, so many choices. So many options. The options are just unlimited. I have a new friend that lives in Germany that has more than her fair share of amazing things, amazing European things for junk journaling with. So I'm possibly going to be thinking about a European style journal coming up in the not too distant future. All right, let's go ahead and get this. I don't think I'm going to put gussets because of the format of this page. I'm just going to glue it down, and there's not going to be a whole lot of information stored inside the pocket. Maybe just a few little tags. And I think because the pockets that we're using here are so large, I'm thinking that there might not be as much need for gussets as there is when we're using a smaller, smaller format. Because we can trim most anything down to, to fit inside this big girl. Okay, that's really, really pretty. Those flowers are very pretty. Again, it's from an old Ideals magazine page. Okay. Reflections, and where would you like to go? How about that? Does that work? Well, yes, I think so. And the glue page. Okay, I'd be really interested to know what you have going on your desk. If it's anything interesting. There's not a whole lot going on here today, besides the fact that, it's 100 and some odd degrees again. Any day that's over 100 is not fun. Too hot to be doing much outside besides walking, walking to the car. That's about as far as we want to get. That sun is just too, it's just too much. That heat, it's like walking out into an oven. And it's a little bit different here than, I'm used to. Again, I'm from South Florida, where we have steamy, weather this time of year. High humidity, which is uncomfortable. unless you're right by the ocean, you have the sea breeze, you're probably going to feel like you're walking into a sauna. So here, instead of feeling like you're walking into a sauna, it feels more like you're walking into an oven because we have not had much rain. So there's the difference between walking to an oven and walking into a sauna. Two different experiences. All right. And there we have it. And we are going to glue this whole thing onto a journal page. I guess I could have put my this flower right here in a better position. Let's see if it's too late. Because that's about where the divot's going to go, right? Why didn't I think of that? All right, well, that's not cute. I think instead of trying to fix it right this second, we'll just use this. There, trim it here because we're going to get a divot. That's what I say. That right there is the sheer example of not using reckless abandon that I intended. My original intent was just to glue things in here. And that's not how it's coming out. It's not how it's coming out, and I'm just doing it the way that I get inspired to do it. So what I thought I was going to do and what I'm actually doing are kind of two different things. All right, reflections. We'll have to find something purple to put in there. All right, and where should we put it? On the inside page? I think so. So many decisions that have to be made on each individual page. It's not like I'm used to journaling, used to kind of like mass making a bunch of pockets that are basically the same size, and a bunch of belly bands and things being kind of mass produced. And when you're doing that, you only have to think once. And then you make several and you just decorate them a little bit different. This is more you know, even though this might not be a masterpiece, it's still a piece of art that has to be, let's see. Come here, Vivaldi. And let's see if this page is too big for you. I think not. It's only an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. Or for the lack of reckless abandon, let me fix that. Because I can. Why am I going to leave it like that if I can fix it? I would like to have a piece that's large enough, long enough. Oh, well, surprise. There it is. It would have been fine, just fine to leave it like it was, but, you know, girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. It wasn't sitting right with me for whatever reason, and now we're doing this. You do you, Coy. You do you. Okay, that works better for me. Although, if that happens to you in your junky junk journal, feel free to leave it. Anything goes. And you know what? The feeling of perfectionism, the need for perfectionism, really holds a lot of people back from creating at all. Okay? You think that it has to be perfect. It does not. And I am not really a it has to be perfect kind of gal. But that wasn't sitting right with me, so I fixed it because I could. I think I've mentioned this before, but Lynn from Lynn from a Bit of Bird Song is kind of inspiring me quite a bit right now with her, you know, now that she's making more frequent postings and she's doing junk journaling channel full time. I get to see her more often, more frequently working in her junky junk. I mean, she does junk journaling, and she does have the gift of being able to use reckless abandon. She just glues that stuff in there, and she'll take a fun pack. She collects all the pages, all the different papers from all over, and she puts them together, and, you know, maybe she'll have 10 packages or something, and people buy them, and then she will do journals to show them what to do with it. She just glues that stuff in there. She uses that fun pack left and right, lets it fly. Reckless abandon. And that was my original intent for this journal. And we're getting what we get. Okay, and let's get you tucked away in your spot. This is where you're going to live now. Vivaldi. You're in the Vivaldi files. The Vivaldi files. See who you're living next to. Oh, okay. Okay, and next, let me put you away. Next, I have this strange little bag of things that I fussy cut ages ago. It is from a children's book. And I thought maybe we could do something with it. Or some of it. Not all of it, because there's a lot. I think I liked a lot of the pages. All right, blackberries. What can we do with the blackberries? All right. We've got Mozart. We're going to put you in Mozart. Oh, we already have little children's thing in Mozart. Let's not use Mozart. How about you? How come you're feeling awful light? Did I put one of your pages somewhere in a different signature where it didn't? How about right here? In a different signature where it didn't belong? You're feeling awful light. Do we need a big page, or can we use this smaller pages? We could do a whole spread. First, let's see what we have. Well, he's awful cute with his little shoes right there. And, oh, the butterfly and the mushroom. I love that. All right, this is going to be the larger. Oh, yeah, this is going to be the larger of the two pages. And I just gave that a little tear. And I'm going to give it a little fix because I can. All right, the discount sheet. All right, you could be a big pocket at the bottom. Oh, you're cute. That's a nice big one. This looks like he's sleeping and something woke him up. And he's running around shoeless. So we could have both of those telling a little story. Or that's cute. That's cute. Or we could use one of the big pages. Let's see what's on the big pages. What is this? Mostly just blackberries? That one might make a cute card. A journaling card. Oh yeah, we can just stuff some of these things in the pocket and write on them. They're embossed, so it might not be smooth writing, but oh, that's cute. Every page is cute. Oh. Little garden gate. Some butterflies. All right, this is why my videos take so long, because I get carried away. Oh, we'll put that at the top somewhere. Blackberry. And why did I cut out so many blackberries? I cut them all out. Want some blackberries? Oh, that's cute. We could make... No, we would need one of the larger pages to use this. Just look. This one, if we cut the border off, we could probably make a big a giant envelope out of it. Not envelope, pocket. What else? No, we need a big book for that one. Cute. Look at that little bird drinking out of his straw. Too cute. Here's Mama. Mama Bun Bun. All right, I don't think I'm going to go with the big page. Oh, but look at that. Look at the little shoeless guy. All right, I'm not going with the big pages. I'm going to go with one of these. We're narrowing it down, narrowing it down. We could go with the sleeping boy. Or the butterfly boy. The basket boy. Huh. These two need to go somewhere together. If we're using those, they would need to be together. It's like sleeping, probably something woke him up. And he's running through the woods without his shoes. He left his shoes behind. All right, let's start from home, and then we get to the blackberry bushes. We can make pockets out of these. Well, I can't make a decision. Maybe I should turn off the, All right, we're gonna go with the two. We're gonna go with this story. We're sleeping, and then we're running with without our shoes. Okay, decision made. It's not my favorite two images, but it's the two that we're using. All right. Okay, I hope you all are enjoying these videos and care to, you know, continue watching along. And even more than that, I would really love it if you were crafting along. All right, where's the page next to it? The blue mappy page. Here it is. Is that it? Yeah, it must go like this. Okay, let's think. Should we put a background here instead of just the plain white? I think so. What do we have? How about that? That's a good idea. going to move this closer to the top because we're putting the big pocket at the bottom. It should cover up whatever's going on down there. We could use blue distress ink. Okay, so this one's first. It goes on the left and this one's on the right. Yes? Okay. So let me put a little X here so I don't forget which side we're going to be using. It's this one. Rachel the corners. I'm not going to distress the edges on this because I don't really want to emphasize them. I kind of want it to blend in. So when the distressing gets done, it'll be to the whole page. So many choices, so many decisions to make. And the glue page. Oh, we said we're going to put it at the top. Oh. Here's the top. And we don't have Chuck. Uh-huh. I see you hiding over there, Chuck. This little ruler kind of works okay, or a bone folder, but I prefer Chuck. $1 Chuck. If you're not sewing like me, I don't sew. I want to. I have a sewing machine set up and I want to sew. I just don't sew yet. I want to sew. Eventually I'll sew. So that's that, and let's do a little bit of distressing. Or should we just leave? Well, yeah, let's distress a little bit. I don't think there's enough already on, but no. All right, let's find our blue. Distress a little bit, blend things in here a bit. I don't think I have to worry too much about this bottom because the pocket's going to cover most of that. But while we're doing it, let's do it. And this bit over here. Okay, and now our pocket. I'm not going to need to back these because this is nice and sturdy, but I may need a little trim. Can we trim? What side can we trim on? We need to be careful about the shoes over here and about the blackberries over there. Okay, I think we can distress the edges of this a little bit to blend in, especially on the corners and such. The other one. Sure, we'll need to do, well, we better. You're small, probably small. Well, it's a smaller page too. I better wait to distress you until I try you out on your page. Okay. Cute. Big guy. Okay. That's a start. Blackberry boy. And here is the other page. The other page. Yeah. You could use a little bit more trim. Look at your cute little shoes. Look at those cute little shoes. All right, let's see what we can do about this. Okay, sleepy boy. And we have it. I didn't realize I was going to be using, I feel like I've used more, let me just say it like this, I've used more children's books in this journal already than I've used in any other journal ever. And it wasn't really my intent, it's just, that's the stuff that I have saved because I always thought they were cute and I never had a place to put them. So I don't intend on making a children's book journal or anything. So let's put it in this eclectic journal and give them a place to live. You can reside here. All right. Now for the rest of the collage, should we put you back in your signature? So that we can see you better. We'll put you and then you. Okay, what do we think? Cute? How did I leave so much off here? Now, I think we can use a lot of these pieces to create journaling cards. Maybe we can do that in the next video. Let's see how we're doing on time. Yeah, we probably need to call it a wrap here. We got a couple of things done. All right, happy. And this will go up top. Blackberry. Like, maybe his name is Blackberry? Because there's multiple blackberries. You want to go here? Yeah, over here. We can go ahead and get you tucked in. Use this. Do you need a little distress, a little blue distress? Well, maybe. No, these brushes, I decided, I used them for the first time not long ago. I've had them, used them for the first time not long ago and decided then that they don't make a good, you know, they're more or less for large areas. They don't do that well at just doing the edges. Okay, that's enough. Blackberry. Okay. Okay, everybody, thank you. Let's call it a wrap. I want to thank you for stopping in today, keeping us company here in the art room. And if you're crafting along with us, let us know. If you are up to the challenge of, you know, trying your hand at even if it's only a few pages, just a few pages. Let's see what it's like to junk journal large. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you real soon.